Welcome back to Strong's Garage.
Yeah, you got Matt and Jim here.
Yeah, back at the counter with something a little bit different today.
Yeah, exactly. As you might have noticed by the decorations.
Yeah, my wife and our kids came on the weekend and they decorated up the shop, so you can see that these are just pretend, but they are spooky.
Yeah.
So,
That's indicating awesome. We're around harvest time.
It's getting to be that way, isn't it?
Yeah. And I run a meager little farming operation and been in the market for a good used grain truck.
Yeah, for a while. So
yeah.
This video isn't really anything to do with anything at the shop, which we usually do. It's just something we thought would be different. And now for something completely different. We'll go to Jim's house instead of the shop and look at his truck.
And out of the shed.
Well, folks, something a little different today.
Yeah, not a Model T.
No, and we're not at the shop.
No.
And we don't have our regular cups.
Yeah, so a lot's different.
We're drinking our Drawson's Finest coffee since 1999 right here. But Jim needed a grain truck, been looking for a while.
Yeah.
He found this 51 Mercury.
Yeah, one of the truest barn finds. It was literally being used to hold up the barn.
Yeah, if you look at the dented roof, we'll show you. It was actually in the building that it was in for years before it was in the building that we got it from. The barn was sitting on it, so they'd jack it up and,
Yeah, yank it out.
As you would with any proper barn find, I guess.
Yeah, as any good farmer, it's just good, capable 2-ton truck.
So it's right up Jim's alley because it's a Mercury and it's a 51 because Jim has a 51 half-ton. Couple of 51s.
Yeah, here we're able to see our side-by-side comparison of the M1, the M6, regular cab, 5-star cab.
Yeah, the King Ranch of the day,
so
to speak.
High-end.
Of the 1950s.
So, for the your 5-star cab, what that package got you, these beautiful hood spears.
Yeah, which are not there.
Not there on that one. They got you the window trim,
which is not there,
as you can see. You'll notice here there's no key on your driver's side door. You gotta go through the passenger side. This one on both. Yeah. Chrome vent window, chrome, yeah.
And door panels. 5-star panel, no star panel.
Right, yeah, this poor guy, he's just wearing paint out, rusting his arm. This guy's got himself an armrest. Yeah, you notice it's a much smaller truck.
It is.
Between the 1s and the 6s, your cabs are the same. The only difference is your fender openings here on the front sheet metal. Bumper is bigger.
And a 1.5 ton different payload.
It's all still the original paint in there. And so for 52, the lettering is on the beak here, and the V8 is up in a little casting in here.
The quickest way to tell, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise,
first year for this body style as well.
Yeah.
As you can see, this farmer with the 2-ton had a more sensible idea of where to put his turn signals.
Ah, yes.
The roof-mounted ones there, or the old fender-mounted here.
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse ears or whatever people.
Yeah, so Jim needs a red grain box sides on his, and he'd have the.
Yeah, the opposite truck.
Yeah. All right, let's have a look at this truck.
Yeah, so beautiful. Old original paint here.
We got a tow rope on the front as required by any farmer.
Ready to go here. Yeah. Literal tow rope.
Yeah, a real rope. Yeah.
Which is quite good.
Original paint too, guys. It's really cool. We've not washed it yet, so I think it'll polish up pretty good.
Still the old barn dust on it. Yeah. Get a load over here.
Look at this.
So we've got approved Alberta inspection in 52, which September. We've got, this is the original windshield here, if you can kind of see, Ford safety glass, 1951. And then this, safety inspected in the late 60s.
And smashed though.
Yeah, but
still there.
If people have doubts, through our documentation here, well, how do I know this was safety inspected in 69? Right here, motor vehicle safety inspection.
It's only got about 4 miles on it since then.
So maybe I can take this down to the registries and they'll be all right.
Yeah, well, it's safe. Cost him $2, man.
Yeah, $2 back on April 15th, 1969.
Cab corners are still there.
So your Canadian options would be your Magic Air heater,
Radio delete panel. It's got a 2-speed rear axle. There it is. 2-speed axle. Instructions. Which is kind of like an overdrive. Kind of like, because the truck's equipped with underdrives in the factory.
Yeah, key's still in the ignition.
Yes, sir.
It's got the big truck mirrors, adjustable here, bolt on to the hinge. And then these fenders here. From what I've found, most of the Canadian trucks came with black fenders, and the American trucks were body color. And so there are exceptions both ways, but yeah, predominantly that's how it was.
Well, let's have a look at the interior.
Yeah, hop in there. Get a load of this here. This guy, his armrest, the foam failed. Little piece of plywood,
He's going
bit of varnish, and he's back resting his arm.
Yeah. There's this original upholstery, whatever's left of it. The Yankee 960 turn signal switch, additional, which is also beautiful.
Yeah. And then, yeah, what, 73,000?
Yeah, where's their mileage? 73,880. Mercury horn button. A telltale sign of low mileage is pedals.
Yeah, take a look at them pedals. So we've got our big axle here, and also everybody considers 2-piece, 3-piece, multi-piece rims as Widowmakers, but these are the true Firestone. I believe they're RH15s. This is the real Widowmaker, and they've got
actual split rim. They fit together.
Yeah, 2-piece. This band here, and there's little kind of bumps that interlock, and it twists together. And it is one of those things when they're new and put together properly or well inspected, they're safe as can be. It's when they get old.
Safe and effective.
Safe and effective, yes. When they get old, rusted, guy doesn't put them together right, anything worn out, that's when you get problems. And then side A leaves side B, and yeah, you just hope
you end up
your
on
noodles
side C. Side D.
Side D, yeah.
Yeah, the coffin there.
So
this is a really nice wooden grain box. Got the cylinder hoist style instead of the scissor hoist. Also these really cool marker lights that they put on. Found these this in the glove box.
Yeah, would have been when he put them on here.
The Yankee clearance marker light. He's a real Yankee fan. Yankee signal light switch.
Yeah.
Yankee clearance lights, front and rear.
Oh, spare set of points, a couple of bulbs in here.
Yeah.
Great.
More Yankee action.
There's, anybody not familiar with a grain truck? That's how the grain gets out.
You should watch our video on the 46 Chevy.
Yeah.
It's got tin in there just protecting the poop.
Yeah.
I think they were the caustic poop. There's the old spare there.
Yeah.
Another rope for pulling.
Yeah, meager little hitch here.
And the plate that it was parked with.
Yeah. 1973 and a few stacked under it looks
and
like
F
too.
for farm.
Yeah, your farm plate.
And the tail lights are original and added in
Strato lights here.
Atmosphere signal lights right there. Hey Jim, let's have a look under the hood here.
Yeah, the old power plant.
The bonnet.
Yeah, you just got to be careful with these old hinges. A lot of time guys get to ripping and tearing, but
there it is.
Here it is, beautiful. Your original 239 Ford motor.
Any grain truck worth its salt has a grill guard here. So summertime, the
bugs anything,
and whatnot,
fuzz.
fuzz and chaff and every other thing goes on the rad, so the screen protects. And then in wintertime, we found behind the seat the actual original winter front.
For a cold Canadian winter.
So that just zips in there and covers the rad. And
you get warm heat and
because it's fall, why not, eh?
The farm.
Yeah.
Cow pies included.
Original paint.
Yeah, original paint.
Just like we like them.
Yeah, the color of Jim's truck is actually in this parts and data sheets that we got from Gary, a guy that watched the show. Gary, local guy, nice guy. Anyways, he gave us these, which are really neat, but they do show the color of Jim's truck, which is in here as commercial.
Yeah, commercial tone.
1951, vermilion, commercial red, right there.
There it is.
You see that? So that's kind of neat. You can comment on that after. And another thing that's interesting is the Mercury truck. Now, I know folks from Canada have seen Mercury pickups. They were offered until 1968.
Yeah.
From 1946 to 1968. And they were exclusively Canadian because the population, lack of population, the same reason we had Fargo trucks at Plymouth dealers and whatnot. The reason for the Mercury trucks was if you were in a small town that had just a Mercury dealership, they still needed to sell trucks.
Yeah, they weren't big enough to support two dealerships.
That's right.
A Ford and a Mercury one.
So Mercury trucks are just rebadged Fords.
Yeah.
And 100% guarantee that they do not have Mercury 4-inch crankshafts.
No, they're just the same.
It's the
Feeble
Ford.
239. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flathead 8.
And we also had Meteor and Monarch cars, which some of you may be familiar with. Not the Monarch of the 1970s, but the Monarch as its own kind of pseudo branch of Ford, which was an upscale Ford. And then Meteor, which was a rebadged Ford car sold at a Mercury dealership for a low-priced car.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the story of the Mercury truck. And as the a binder for reminder says, we'd be remiss if we did not thank the patrons.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, no,
They're the ones that keep this ship floating.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, you, the viewers at home that watch this on YouTube.
Yeah, that are subscribed, that are
that
liking,
share it, like it,
yeah,
all the good stuff that goes along with it.
Yeah.
Thank you to you for watching and sharing the videos.
Yeah, and keep posting the comments, things you like, and
and we'll keep doing whatever we do. And tune in next time when we do other things. Thanks again for watching.